Merry Christmas, seahorses. Well, we've had a really nice Christmas season. We had a candy cane tree. We had a freshman tree trimming party, and they did a beautiful job. We had a wonderful Christmas dinner and reception last night. We had a beautiful lessons and carol service. We had lots of outings and innings, and we had exams. But one thing we didn't have this year was a Christmas rhyme. So you have that coming to you, and I want you to have it. I hope that you are home safe and sound. I hope that you are with people you love. I hope you're making good decisions. I hope you're helping your friends make good decisions. And I hope that the deep, best wishes of your heart that are not things, but about life and people, begin to come true this Christmas season. So here's a Christmas rhyme for you. Greetings, friends. The tinsel's on the tree. Merry Christmas, Morgan Lee. Arrivederci to Hugh Pham, Christmasing in Vietnam. Fei Fei Huang will celebrate. Glad tidings to our Corson, Kate. Let's send a shout out, hail and hearty, to Harrison Hughey and Carlos Cordy, Kyle McNamee and Zymene Coe, Grayson Rimby and Jean O, Matthew Bowman, have a great one, and you, Patrick Dunnigan and Alexandra Craven, Tae-Yoon Lee and Katie Bird, Christmas is coming, have you heard? Let's deck the halls and merry make with the Altaffers, Brent and Nate, Kenny Gaspa, Sam Cassee, Alex Gervin, and Lila Beebe, both the Bobbies, RJ and Allie, Joseph Makel and Taylor Lockley, Parker, Anna Moore, Devin Robinson, Jamie Ord. We'll raise a toast to Walter B., Haley Sundin, and Shin Shi, Davis Horball, Ashby Lewis, Zeb Burrell and A.J. Harris, Tucker Fitzhugh, and Danny D. Cardenas. We'll tell some stories of Christmas past with Jordan Wallace and Carter Roos, Taylor Goodwin, Owen Curry, Wellington Godden, and Ryan Daly. Madison Huey, here's to you, Trevor Odie and Jack Zhu, Austin Stansberry and Winbo, Kevin, you. Brandon Fawnin, David Koenig, here's the pudding made of fig. Major Morgan, Tricia Davey, Xing Xing Fu and Lightfoot, Maddie, Jimmy Hobbs and Joshua Gravitt. In Italy, they'll slice pancetta and serve it up for PJ Bianchetta, Noah Johnson and Matt Colonna, Benjamin Harrison, and Jack Gia. The season can't get any merrier for Teddy Bowie and Hank Galateria, Patrick Ingram and Stark the shopkeeper, Austin Abel and Scott Hetzer, Ross Richard and Austin Cooper. It's true the season can get a little crazy. Hope yours are all chill, Robert and Jack Frazee, Brendan Brown and Emmeline Kesey, and Ryan Campbell, Calvin Strong, Braden Young, and William Wanjang Wong. Let's go shopping for some gifts for Nick Douglas and Kirk Lipsitz, Libby Forehand and Carter Roos, Jocelyn Ding, and Alan Michael Duke. Colin Vaughn and Xiao Zhu, here's a Christmas wish for you, and Rachel Jane and Phoenix Hugh. May all your Christmas dreams come true. And Santa's sleigh find Tony Liu, Ginger McGuire, and Lars Cruz. And you, Chris Wang and Ashley Waite, Young Buck Lee and Jonathan Barrick, Parker Kirkmeyer, and Ann Gardner Eubank. Of Christmas joy in Old Lang Syne, we'll make a fleet and wintry rhyme to boost the spirit of our dear ones far and in between and near us. Tivon Fayette, Torrey Forrest, Turner Thompson, Hunter West, Dylan Norwood, Anna Snow, Julian Reed, and Guy Ebo. Harrison Burton, Sherry Kai, Justin Peebles, and Claire Ray. Julia Tyson, Xiaolong Zhu, Carter Little, Richard Zhu, Brendan Buckley, Helen Fu, Brendan Cole, this line's for you. Let's hope the holiday's phenomenal for Aaron Moon and Samantha Monacle. Hallelujah and Archangels, Mariah Jane and Dean Bethel, Savannah Taylor, Austin Cooper, Heidi Roos, and Ben Roper, Tazwell Carrington and Dee Way, William Green and Abraham Lee, Tristan Taylor, and Graham Andre. We hope it's a lovely time in store for Betsy Rhodes and Elliot Moore. In Christmas music, we'll be a Glorian with Patrick McDade and Peter Dorian, Hunter Miller, Connor Mulheron, Sang-Yoon Kim, and Trung Nguyen, Kristen Archer, and Annabelle Carrington. Jamie Wilson and Heath Alderman, Caitlin Blankenship and James Chen, Hakeem Clotia, and Jack Elkin. Christmas is so much more than glitz for Ross Richard and Jackie Alaknowitz, and Donnie and Chen Kang Sean Lee, both the Scotts, Chase and Maddie, Mitchell Shirley, Patrick Murphy, Nick Rogoss and Aaron Maloney, Duncan Morris, and VMI bound Bobby Gregory. Let's take some time to go a-dancing with Mariah Alderman and Christian Johansson. Jonathan Sheeran says he'll go, and Brooke Davis and Joe Moreno. We'll light a fire and keep the lights on for Bryce Norvell and Turner Thompson, David Treacle and Jack Stevenson, Walker Graham and Kelly Nelson, Peter Zhao and Dalton Anderson. Mac Wood, Reed White, Nick Neal, Guy Zing. I'm searching for a Yuli ring to match your monosyllabic names. No matter, it's the thought that counts. It's not that hard. Ask Simon Fierce or Stephen Bernard, Parker Bird or Andrew Baynard, Galbraith Williams or Joy Leonard. Let's put on our lederhosen for Sevi Mindrop and Katie Peterson. Let's decorate and make it tacky for Caitlin Boyette and Willis Mackey, Wyloon Al and Irwin, Zaki. And a Feliz Navidado for Diego Menenses and Jose Alvarado, Brett Pausick and Alex Moreno. Here's to a holiday merry and bright for Caroline Willems and Isaiah Azubike, for Mitch McDonald and Carl Mailer and Kyle Burgess, champion sailor, Mike Bayerga and Braden Roselle, Anna Shaw, we wish you well, Nick Ledbetter, Ann Quinn Randall, Will Powell presents under the tree for Courtney Kimball and Tapawa Musa Pataki. We'll tune our songs for angels' ears and raise a toast to Austin Revere, Brendan McCarthy, and to Midnight's Clear, whereon the glorious tale is told of the story that never gets old. Now if your shopping's not quite finished, remember dear friend Will Olenek, same Reese Rogers, Ann Quinn Randall, Claiborne Robbins, and Jingle Bells. We'll serve a banquet, invite family all to make the day for Kedron Walsh. Upon the drum we'll loudly bang to celebrate Serena Zhang, Xiao Kai Lee and Tony Payne, Kyle Blankenship, and Giowan Johnny Wang. For the beauty of the season, we ooh and ah with Aubrey Perona and Mame Bawua, Andy Sanchez, and Alex Anuquaga. A couple of folks we already missed, Monica Hurtarte and Laura Subaranis. May they find their Christmas bliss and find their way back somehow to us. Before we close, we share our glee with our brilliant, energetic faculty. Here's to Ted and Elena Roseberry, Piles Olson, and the now 5 Smileys growing up our Seahorse family. The Fisher Blooms, Wanda Wallen, Ian York, all 3 Guns, Mike Carey, and Jeanette C. Atkins. Hope the holiday is super for Rosemary Currow and Anna Cooper, Huntley Gallier, Larry Hammer, Connie Jesse, and Trent Joyner, Pamela James, and Ed and Jennifer Homer. Let's Facebook friend good Sandy Scott, Paul Vernon, and dear Lori White, Clay Tharrington and John Waite, Kristen McCann, and all the wonderful folks at Sage. Kenneth Prisbel, last name no vowels, will join us in some Christmas carols with Randy Rimby and Emma Payne and some Chris's I'm about to name, Newton Little, not to mention Kringle. Christmas gets us all a tingle. Wound tight, we race through the Christmas flurry, keeping track with Tina McCurry, Lawrence Robinson, Neil Cassee, Larry Jensen, Leaping Lou, and Traver Kimberly. Richard Cronick and all the Taylors, Melissa, William, and Orlita. Matthew Schaefer, Robin Schroeder, Ben Thompson, and Angela Showalter. Sarah Barker, Katie Parker, Steve Cassold. Christmas time never gets old. It's good like Goodrich, Pete and Kelly. Good like Goodwin, Doc, and Carol Conti. Sarah Barker, Peter Kemp, Diana Jameson, and our one Smith, Vince. Charlotte Charlton, alliterating. Welcome to the Seahorse Nation. Abigail Cola, Isaac Clark, Dave the Fisherman, Alter, Bet. Chaplain John and Jimmy Bristow, Scott Blankenship will make the photo. John Cabell keeps us all in order with Rebecca Hogg and Amanda Porter, Matthew Guthrie, and Grace Jean Henniger. Let us peer into the manger with Kelly Espy and Danielle Derringer. Karen Bird and Coach Don Harris will stand beneath the mistletoe with Natalia Collins and Donna Armento. And there's one love that'll never tire. Here's to you, Lexi Byers. It's one for all and all for one. This Christmas rhyme is almost done. But returning to the subject of babies in tow, what's next for Colin and Hannah Marasco? Advice they'll have from us is legion. Let's face it, we're having a baby boom. But trust me, we're going to find the room at the Christchurch Inn. But if you think there's nothing left in us, we got to shout to Sherry McGinnis, Little Pippa, Baby Walker, Louisa Goodrich, and Uta Newton, all the Cabells, Jack William Nicholas, Anna Ingrid, Teal and Julia, Claire, Jude, Sam, Jack, Joe, and Lila, Evan, Takaya, Iko, and Jackson, Avery, Kara, Cameron, Isaiah, Let's tell the truth. They all remind us it's all about the baby Jesus. To each and all, a Merry Christmas.